Welcome back. We're gonna do some D&D Blue, session 66?
I have
5.
5, but
65. Okay. All right. Yeah, I was like, I can't remember exactly. And so, I'll ask you guys to recall what you remember right off the bat here. As a quick recap.
yeah,
Been a while.
we're in the middle of a pitched battle. It's fucking crazy. We came here directly from
Mythal headquarters.
Mythal. Yeah, I was trying to remember Calix's vacation home.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
In
We
the
stepped
in
into
the
that
otherworld.
big journey.
Bahamut.
We were kicking
We
asses,
seen our
correct?
Friend,
Yep.
gave us a nice
Thanks, sir.
rest. And then we just landed here immediately, blowing back some kobolds and stopping Crixus's retreat back.
There was a bit of an intermediate where you landed, and then your glove called to you.
Right, and then we zoomed directly into the big thunderstorm.
Yeah, you used last little bit of the mythical energy to zip
That's
here.
Right. Which was so hardcore.
So, you have arrived. You've cut off Crixus.
My recollection is that there was a bridge and that we had a heck of a lot of fun throwing some stupid horse thingies off of it.
Yeah, the Armenites were back.
You did.
The Armenites came back for blood. And some other creatures. Abishai. There's an Abishai.
Yeah, we did.
And there were some
Couple-
gnolls, and if I recall correctly, when I split one of them gnolls in half, at least one of them ran with his tails between his legs.
Yeah.
I recall that.
Yeah. Did he
I summoned a
survive?
wood
Did
dragon.
he actually get away?
The one that ran, I think so. I don't think we chased it. I assume it
To
survived.
tell the tale.
I summoned a winged drake. And he's been helping us fight. And I'm currently standing on top of him. In the air. And I was gifted some magic powers by Bahamut. And I can cast things like Cure Wounds now. Cure Wounds. And I'm low.
Oh, yeah, became paladin.
Yep.
Yeah, quite a few things happened. I really kind of wish I had like another dwarf NPC in the game now to talk to David more. That might have to happen.
You know, I've always wanted a brother.
Well, maybe we'll look into that.
I had a brother, he died.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, we are, Tara. We are cool. We're holding this shit together.
Yeah. It's been a hell of a ride, actually. You guys haven't really been able to breathe since you left the town of Pardast. You raced into the woods to the north, chasing Crixus. You stumbled upon the gnolls guarding the Mythal. You broke into the Mythal. And then you sabotaged its setup and utilized it for your own purposes.
It's just one giant stress test.
Yeah.
Yeah, like since Elturel.
Yep.
When we had like a good sleep and a stakeout, and then since then it was like base, portal, death swamp, base, portal, mountains, Tarnast. Holy fuck. We tried to have a beer for a sec. That didn't work out.
It wasn't even a real beer. No buzz was given.
I mean,
So
gave you guys a
we've been
bunch
into
of rest
shit.
on the caravan. I had to like make up for all of that.
Yep. True. But yeah,
Yeah.
like, in
Does
character,
anyone
it's
remember
been a
if
week.
Crixus is...
Pardon me?
Does anyone remember if Crixus is currently like pinned and prone, or if I failed that check?
No, you
I'm
got
pretty
it.
sure you got it because he's got
Oh,
the
yeah.
pinned marker on it.
Okay.
Broken back marker.
Like, I'm pretty sure you were able to beat him in the grapple. I remember like just missing that.
Okay.
That's
And
good.
then yeah, battle's been pretty epic. It's been back and forth. You guys surrounded him. He hurt a bunch of you. He released some sort of seal on his body and blasted everyone with a nova. And He seems to be losing his sanity, but he still has a bit of it, and he's trying to fight with Karjgar at this exact moment. Raisan entered the battle at some stage, and he seems to be battling with his own demons as things progress. So from there, I suppose we will move to Crixus's turn.
Here we go.
Tollsmere's dead?
Pardon me?
Is Tollsmere dead?
Yeah, she's unconscious.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll, do you have a turn? Or did I skip her?
you skipped.
Okay, we can do a death save. Somebody wants to roll for her.
I think ranger pets just poof with their magic.
I don't think they're like summoned animals, are they?
They sort of
No.
are. Like, you can bring them back with a ritual later.
Yeah, but I think they can still die on the field.
Fair enough. Well, yeah. I'm down for Dulcimere to get back up. Let's go.
What's the rule?
Yeah, like, I just didn't think she poofed.
No. Not Constitution.
It could potentially get healed if she doesn't,
Death save.
outright
I rolled
die.
a 17 for her.
Okay, so she'll get a death save. We'll just mark her down, and we'll move on.
Rock and roll.
All right, Crixus's turn.
You stay
off
where
of me.
you are, demon.
You stupid dwarf. All right, so he's obviously going to try and murder you from a disadvantaged state. Yeah. Let's go with this one. Get off of me, you stupid dwarf! I'll kill you!
Ha! 17 AC.
Oh,
Yay!
It's like as he's like about to drive the sword down, you like catch it with your helmet spike. You're like slide it away.
It's not the best you got.
Oh, okay. Actually, I remember how I rolled so good. Sorry, guys.
Uh-oh.
No, don't remember.
It's this sword. It was part of it.
Shit. I'll have to
Okay, I
counter
apologize.
with my sword.
But you know, he's got one more attack. Get off of me, you stupid dwarf! I'll kill you. Yeah.
Oh no, put away the sword.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh,
That's disadvantage. Oh man.
that does hit, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, not as devastating as it could be.
Ah, my shoulder.
And
Just
sorry. It's just been a while. Just looking at his spells. These things take spells, and he doesn't really. Oh, he left.
good.
So what can he do? Can a shield bash? Do you think you could shield bash somebody from the ground?
You're good.
Maybe.
A disadvantage at the very least?
Yeah, that's what I'm
For
thinking.
all
He's gonna try and
attacks, you
sweep
get
your legs with his
disadvantage,
shield. So you can have advantage on this strength save against this shield bash. It's a DC 16.
Yay!
All right,
Anybody's
so
gonna blow that away.
And he hits your leg.
Get that out of here.
Guess he should have tried to trip you beforehand, but it doesn't make much difference. Ah! You stupid dwarf. You have no idea what you're dealing with. You can just see his chest start to bubble with like magical ruins. And we'll move on to Tara, because I think he has no movement. He's stuck. Rosin, you are up.
Okay. Am I like really low health?
Yes.
Yeah, you're exceptionally low health. And like as you're kind of like on guard, looking straight forward, you see Raisan the vampire. It's like a 7 foot tall, menacing figure, for sure. But you can see him just glaring daggers at Crixus. He doesn't seem to be paying attention to you, like, at all. Like, sometimes people are, like, engaged with people off to the side. You can tell he is not focusing on you right now. He looks like he wants to destroy Crixus.
Gotcha.
I'll give you that read because you're 5 feet from him and you're like, were we not fighting? Were you not? He's like, basically, like, completely negating you.
Yeah, I think I want to. I want to move out of melee range of him. I'm sorry. Am I getting a echo?
Yeah, but it's
Yes.
okay.
Yeah. It's probably
Okay.
through me.
Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah, turn
I'm
it
gonna move
down,
out of
maybe.
melee range of him, but I want to stay somewhere where my wreath of improvement stays on those fighting Crixus on Korjagar. Can I move somewhere to Korjagar's south?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
here kind of thing.
Outside of
Yeah.
melee range of Crixus, yeah.
Are you gonna take an opportunity attack?
Well, Nick said he's not paying attention to me.
Yeah, you get the sense you could probably move away from him.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take that.
Cool. Because he's fighting with his sanity.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can tell there's something more going on right now. Like he was in battle mode a second ago, driven by Crixus, but now he's like, no.
Cool. And then I can't remember because I can't see my character sheet if I have lay on hands or anything available to heal myself a little bit,
Oh yeah, you do.
or even something that maybe could help heal Korjagar. I just don't know what's not depleted.
Oh, well, okay.
So you don't have your sheet?
Yeah, we don't have your sheet either.
No, it didn't roll 20, but I'm trying to get in and it won't let me.
Yeah,
well, I think only Nick has access to it.
Sorry,
Yeah.
guys. I'm just changing the volume here to see if that works better. I'll open her sheet to everyone. Not previous NPCs. Where are heroes?
If you open it to me, I can at least show it to her since it's my screen that's running.
True.
I'm gonna try to get into
Should be
roll
good
20.
to everyone.
Yeah, I see it. Oh no, I only see
Okay.
basic info.
I think.
Okay, hold on. I
Can
think
you
I
give
might
like
be able
edit
to
and
see it.
control rights? Maybe that would do it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hold on,
There
I'm
we
in the
go.
game. Hold on,
You
let me
got
see.
it?
There we go.
See it now.
I changed her things. Oh, yeah. No, that's too much.
Loading. Okay, yeah. Lay on hands. 5.
I only have 5.
Yeah, you said you were saving those to bring someone up if they get knocked down.
Yeah.
What's your spell
I
slots
remember this
at?
now.
3 level 1 spell slots, 2 level 2 spell slots. So you could do those as well. Yeah, you have Sanctuary. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I should take advantage of this. What's the...
Sanctuary is a bonus action, I think.
I do have Prayer of Healing. Heal up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range. Each regain hit points. Oh, it's hit points. Oh no,
And
hit points.
it takes a casting time of 10 minutes. It's out of combat spell.
Okay.
I think Cure Wounds is all you got for heals.
Cure Wounds is all I got. Okay, cool.
The Sanctuary is also good because you can stop somebody from being attacked.
Yeah. Okay, do I do it to myself or Korjagar? Well, it's tough. I'm out of range of Korjagar, right?
I think you're in range of anybody. I think it's 30 feet, maybe?
Are you talking to me? I'm so sorry. I'm adjusting things.
No.
No worries.
Okay.
There you go. Cure Wounds. I'm gonna Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
Just, someone can someone roll for me?
Yeah, what's that? D8 plus what's your charisma?
Are you doing it as a
Charisma,
level 1 or level 2 spell?
level 1. Charisma
Oh.
is
Ouch.
Oh,
Oh my
take the 4? I'm not sure why I rolled twice.
yes, +4.
4 plus.
Okay, so
whatever
heal
it was.
8. Why am I rolling twice?
All right.
Sorry, this is really annoying.
I don't know if that'll be enough. These guys hit hard.
Still with us?
Yeah.
Okay. So you cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
You said you moved to the south of Korjigar, is that what you said?
And I move to the south Courtyard.
Okay. And you heal 8 health. I'll pop that onto your dude now. Alright. Keep forgetting how limited your situation is.
Yeah, it's not great.
Okay, not a problem. Handle that. You have a bonus action, perhaps?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you have available to you at this stage. You've already used your spell.
Yep. I don't think I do have a bonus action. I mean, I probably do, but I don't think there's one that is useful here. So that's
Unless you have an item.
there.
Pardon me?
I'll end my turn there.
Your Drake is up there,
Now,
Lydia.
is because I'm on top of it, is my movement its movement, or does it move separately than my turn? Because I'm currently riding it.
Yeah, so you don't get movement when you're mounted. Its
Yes.
movement. Your movement becomes its movement.
Okay.
But because it's an independent mount, it's a little different. So, like, it's smart and can do stuff without you. So, it goes on its own turn,
All right.
which I guess kind of messes with the fact that you're mounted on it. So you could forego its turn and have it go on your turn, but you can't go on its turn because it's
No,
much
that's
much
fine.
more ahead of you. Okay.
That's fine. So yeah, okay. He can still do things even if I'm on top of him.
Yeah, he gets to take his turn, and that's
Yeah.
kind of the neat thing about him. But mounting him is a little bit trickier than a regular mount because it wants to fight too.
Yeah. No, this is good. This is good. I
Now
just
I'm
need.
thinking you could probably change that if you're like, no, you don't fight, become my mount, and you could just go full in control. But it doesn't fight. It just becomes your extra movement.
Yeah.
Okay. Apologize, that's confusing. You do your thing.
Okay.
Essentially, you could choose to move him now or choose to move him on your turn.
I'm going to
Oh, we lost her.
move him now.
Okay. And if he engages with somebody, he can use his action.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am going to go aerially between Tara and Korjgar.
Okay.
And
Aerially, what does that mean? Like altitude? Or are you like
yeah.
right down in here now?
I meant he's like in the square between the two of them. It's just he's quite large. So he just looks like he's taking up the space, but that's what I mean. He's in the
Okay,
square.
so you are on the ground. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to use his breath weapon against Crixus.
Okay.
The wind breath. It's dragon exhales a blade of 20-foot line is 15 feet wide, so a cone. I'm assuming. No, it's just. Oh shit. Okay. Each creature in the line must make a dexterity DC 14 saving throw and take 4 magical slashing damage on a fail save. And he is restrained right now, so he should be at a disadvantage to this dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah, we're gonna say that.
20. Yeah,
Isn't it
we're
15? You said.
20 foot, 15 wide.
Okay. Everyone in that has to make a dex save, so including Shinon and Dead Tolsmer.
Okay. Oh, fuck. You know what? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do it.
It's okay. I'm fine with it. I'm just clarifying.
Yeah, Shannon has to make a dexterity saving throw to dodge, and take half damage. Crixus, disadvantage, dex save. Tolsmere, I guess, is an automatic fail.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we could roll for her, but
It's an
her
auto
modifier is times 0.
It's an auto fail because she's knocked out anyways.
I know. I'm fucking around.
Oh, well.
Yes, of course. She cannot dodge.
Alright, let's go. Show me what you got there.
Oh, we're doing it?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
So wait. So what's it say? Does it not hit the chicken and these corpses too?
So, can I post this? Oh, I can copy. That's good
What's
enough.
the chicken? What was this?
Oh, the chicken is Shinon's raven from his dagger. Yeah, it's a giant raven. It's in there pecking away.
I think I hit the raven. I
Yeah.
want to skip Korjagar, and I'll hit everything else. I don't give a shit.
All right. Let's do it.
I'm
Let me
calling
get-
it. Fuck it.
Shinon.
Fail. Oh, shouldn't pass.
It's a dex save?
It's a dex save.
Oh, he's real good at that. No problem.
Yes, shouldn't.
No problem.
So he takes half damage.
All right. What's the damage?
Half of what?
Half of 4d6s.
I'm good.
So it takes half of 16.
All right, 8 damage. No problem. No problem. Giant raven can't actually survive this regardless. No point.
Okay. Bye. Sorry. I tried.
All right, slashing wind. Tolsmere. Not mentioned at the moment. Oops. Sorry. Okay. So, okay, and Grixis. Let's do it. Disadvantage dex save. 13.
Oh.
I take it! 16! 16 points of damage. It's magical slashing as well.
So this Drake comes swooping in and basically like knocks Rosin out of the way just a little bit with her like wings spread as you're like, whoa, duck down. His wings just shoot over your head. And then this thing just rears up and wind like knives blasts from its breath and just shreds the ground and everything leading up in a 20-foot passage. Like blades of grass and like, I don't know if you guys are describing this correctly. Like somebody took a scythe and just hammered the grass in a 20-foot line. And Shinon and Tolsmere get a little fucked up and these corpses
Kind of
just
like
get
Link doing a
shredded.
spin attack out in the field.
Yeah, exactly. It's like... And Crixus gets smashed as he's like trying to move Korjagar off him and he kind of stands up. He's like, ugh! Just takes it right in the chest. Perfect. Yeah, you're tough as nails. Okay, let's put some damage on Crixus. Damage on you. Wow, cool math. Weird. Eluding me. Alright, got it. You are still alive, my friend. Hanging in there. Wait, what's 14 minus 8? Is 6.
Woo.
6 health.
Doing okay.
He is so...
Tolsmere. Well, she's gonna get... Oh, not the X. That's too bad. But, well, she'll get 2 of these. 2 of these black ones are death saves. Because hits are crits when you're not moving.
Hits or crits?
Okay. Anything else?
That is the end of Boreas's turn.
Cool. Badass. Rysan. Okay. So you guys, like Xavier, you notice this too, and Rosin kind of stepped away like cautiously as Rysan is just kind of like fighting with himself, and he kind of like, you can just hear him grunt like, the amulet. And there's just like this pulsing amulet on Crixus's chest there that is throbbing with the 5-headed nature of Tiamat. And he just punches the ground, and he's in like a 3-point stance, and he kind of looks at you, Xavier, and then glares back at Crixus. And that's gonna be the end of his turn.
Oh,
kind of
damn.
Tense like a spring. He's just of course you got
Okay.
You know,
he's pretty much in the stance that his token shows. He's just kind of like
in the middle of the heat of battle, sometimes I don't know what to do. Do I wiggle? Do I wriggle? Do I dogpile?
All of the above?
The
Oh, that's
amulet!
right.
Get his amulet!
I stick my face into his face. Does a 28 hit?
shut up, myself. You see, like Crixus kind of respond to that, and then as Korjigar kind of spikes him in the face. Oh gosh, I guess I don't get to fight that one. That just hits. Yeah. You stupid dwarf! Like a chunk of his lip just ripped away from the part of your helmet.
What do you call it, stupid? I hit him again with my second attack, this time with my fist.
Nice. Oh,
Ooh.
yeah, that clobbers him.
Take him out.
Yeah. Okay.
Then I jump on top and I wiggle! Does 21 also hit?
Gyrates.
Yeah.
Would you,
Oh man.
well, I got like 2 bonus actions?
No,
Action
it
when
says
not
bonus
grappled.
action. I
Oh,
used the
yeah,
less.
that's so
I used the less
confusing.
good attack for style. I chose to make a D6 a D4 or a D8 a D4, but it's
I
more fun.
respect that so much.
Take it. Yeah, just in Korjigar, this bloody mess of just spikes and fists, and now Crixus is looking just as fucked up as him. No, I can't lose here.
You could though. You gotta think about the possibilities.
You don't understand what you're dealing with, stupid dwarf.
I see blood. I think I know what I'm dealing with.
I just see like the ruins on his chest begin to glow everywhere. He's like, I'll show everyone the power of Tiamat.
And that's the other way.
Alright. That's me then. Okay. Can't believe I didn't think to remove a holy object from a paladin. Well, let's see what we can do. Can I make an attack action against the amulet to like disarm it? Is that how I would deal with that situation?
Yes. Yes. Mhm. You're not. I mean, everyone's proficient with their hands. So, yes.
I just want to cut it off his neck with a sword.
Okay, so you want to attack that section, and if it slashes it off, awesome. If it doesn't, it cuts him. Regardless, kind of thing.
Sure. Yo, if that's how that works, yeah. Yeah, just go for the neck and try to cut the thing that hangs it around his neck.
Fair enough. Okay, that's going to be a little bit harder than just trying to grab it off him, I would imagine.
Okay.
So
I just
we'll
imagine
put.
if I grab it, if it's strength based, I'm fucked.
Yeah. I mean, I probably should have prepared for this. I said it. Obviously, his armor is. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, guys. I've just been drinking coffee and now booze. I have to go to the washroom again. I will be right back.
He's gotta do some toilet paper math. I got a fun plan. This amulet kind of is a side step. Maybe I could still do both.
What's your plan?
You'll see in a sec. I don't know if it'll do anything, but it'll be funny.
I also have a funny idea that I'm not sure will work very well, but if it works, it would be great.
I have a feeling he's going to pop one of those runes in a sec. Probably as soon as his turn comes. I have an idea of how to counter that, I hope, but we'll see how that goes. The last time he did that, it was a big Nova attack and it hurt a lot of us.
Mm.
I've been studying them runes. How was that Mitch's triumphant return?
Apparently my internet was down because a mouse chewed our coax cable.
Fuck that!
Oh, that's very fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys. All right.
Okay.
All right. So here's the balance I was trying to think about. So if you want to attack the amulet and just cut it right off his neck, it's going to be his armor +5. So a 26 AC attack to just
Okay, I'm
slash
not
that
gonna
right
try
off his
that.
neck. He is at
That's too much.
disadvantage, so it would be, or he's grappled and pinned, so it is at advantage if you wanted to try it.
I'd have to
But
roll a
taking
19.
it away from him by your hand would be a sleight of hand versus his dex.
Okay, that is easier. Probably
he
still
be at
assuming his dex is
disadvantage?
bad.
I guess
assuming his
because
dex is
he's
bad.
down, I would give you advantage versus his dex, but not disadvantage on him.
Okay.
So it would be a contested roll versus his
I will
dex
try.
to stop you versus your sleight of hand or a 26 AC with your dual attacks.
Okay. Oh, wait, this is taking my action?
It does.
I see.
That's her
Okay.
plan.
Yeah, that fucked up. I guess I'll try the
It's got to be an interaction. Like you gotta like grab it and rip it off his neck,
Yeah, that makes sense.
or you could try and slice it off with your 2 efforts at 26 AC.
Yeah. Maybe
He's
three.
at disadvantage. It's your call.
Yeah, okay. I'll go for the attack because I want to do something else too. I'm going to use level 1 spell slot to start Predatory Dance.
Okay.
Just gonna, well, it'll give me more AC. Handy. So I'm going to enter my battle stance, charge some magic
Nice.
on my blade, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to try to slash the amulet off of his neck. Fingers crossed.
Nice.
Okay, and and this is my sword a +1 or?
It's still +1, but it has an extra attack action.
Okay, so it's not more.
Like,
Okay, well,
built
+2
in.
+8. Come on!
You got it!
What happened? Oh god.
That's
Advantage!
1. And the advantage?
Yeah.
You kidding me?
Oh.
Oh.
Okay,
All right. So you land a blow.
but
You
not on
slash
the
him up
neck.
good.
Okay, so that does do some damage. Okay,
Yeah, that's the alternative. Like you're still attacking him, and you're trying to attack his
I'm
neck,
going for the neck.
which I'm gonna say is probably a vital part of him. Just
Okay, no,
I
that's
always think,
perfect. I
yeah.
want to do some damage to him.
okay.
And that's gonna do 1d8 plus 4 dex plus 1. Alright. 6 damage.
Okay.
To the neck. That was just to get his attention. Now he's looking
Yeah.
at me. Now he's looking at me, and I want him to stare me in the face when I chop his amulet off and cut his chest up.
Fighting with
I'm
Korjigar
going.
on one side. Oh.
I'm going to sever your connection to your dark god, Crixus. You'll have no more power here. And
We'll
another
see about
attack.
that.
Okay, well, that's why we have advantage. Talking smack. Uh-oh.
Perfect.
Shit. Okay. That was a 13. I don't think that's going to do anything.
Yeah, he's able to get his shield up, deflect that away.
Okay.
Pathetic. All of you are pathetic.
Okay, well, I have a third attack, and I'm going to replace that with a cantrip.
With what, sir?
With a cantrip
Nice.
for Blade Song. And this is going to be... So I'm banking on the fact that his mental faculties are a bit hampered right now by the first seal opening. So I know I slashed him up on the chest, and then did a glancing blow there. And I'm going to cast Prestidigitation on him to make...
Okay.
I gotta choose the effect that I can make a small mark appear on something for an hour. And I'm
Okay.
going to make it look like the base rune has come to the surface and been slashed open. As if I have disrupted his god's power. And I want to point that out to him. And I'll be like, look, you're powerless now. Let's see what he thinks of that shit.
He's kind of like struggling with Korjigar, and you cast your spell. He's like, what? That didn't even. He kind of like looks down. He's like, what have you done? No, that's pathetic. I still feel her connection. You can see he's like rattled. His like eyes twitch. He's not the composed warrior that you guys started this battle with. Like, he was taunting, he was confident, and he was strategic, and now he's just kind of close to a wild animal.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want to induce panic in him. I've already made it clear he doesn't understand the magic he wields. Now I'm going to seemingly take it away from him.
Continuously like pushing up to one knee and just getting slammed back down by Korjigar. He's like, no! Enough! I'll show all of you! Dark Lady, come to me!
Yeah, that's my
And
turn.
that is Sheena. You got more? Anything else
That's
in
it.
your turn?
That's
Okay.
all I got.
Sheenon is up. And, okay, well, he's gonna shake off the Wind Blast. What do you guys think Sheenon would do?
Heal himself and then shoot more swords or something.
Alright,
Does he have a healing spell to bring his wolf back?
have any spells listed on here? Pretty blasted. 1, 2. Medicine check. His wolf that just died. And this will be the second time it's died in like 3 days.
Okay.
Yeah, nah. He's gonna try and save his wolf because he was fucking rattled last time. He's gonna do a medicine check on her and try to move her body out of the battlefield. Medicine check. Sword, come on, crit.
Use it for good!
Yeah. Okay, that's enough though. That succeeds. He stabilizes and heaves Tolsmir onto his shoulder. And he's gonna get her and everyone out of the line of fire.
Go ride some bench with Maldrix.
Yeah. Kind of roll over here, he'll, like kind of gingerly put Tolsmir down and just see him pull out his bow, cock an arrow. It'll be the end of his turn.
Aye, aye.
Sheena. Tolsmir will be back here behind him. Alright, Bola, you're up.
Alright, so I'm just going to shift Boreas back so I can click myself. I'm going to use half my movement to step off of Boreas and stand behind Korjigar I am going to use a bonus action to eat 1 level 2 and 2 level 1 spells into sorcery points.
Okay. Wait. Okay. You're going to convert spells into sorcery points?
Yeah, as my bonus action.
So you can only do like one conversion.
Oh, well, then I will just, I'll just do the level 2 spell for now then.
Okay. So that's 3 points, I think?
Yeah, it's worth 3.
Yeah.
And then I am going to, as my action, use, I'm going to use a level 2 Cure Wounds on Korchgar.
Okay. Okay.
Which, fuck, what is Cure Wounds again?
It's
D8 plus spell mod.
yeah.
No, like, what am I rolling for him?
A D8 plus
Just-
your charisma.
So it'd be
Or
2d8
2d8.
plus charisma?
If it's a second level spell, yeah.
Okay. No, it's d8.
What's your cure wounds look like, Lydia? It's the first time you've done it, right?
No, it's the second one.
Okay.
But it is a bronze energy that seeps from my skin, and like it covers like a sheen. So that's 4 plus 4. Then my charisma modifier is plus 4, so that's 12 points of healing to Korchgar.
Good.
And I'm going to use the rest of my movement to move north. So 5, 10, 15 there. Oh, wrong one. Why are you so
Side
big?
Of the aura.
Where'd you go? Or like the bird?
5, 10, 15. Yeah, because if he goes off, I don't want to be in range.
There.
So, and that is the end of my turn.
Where'd the aura go?
I'm not glowing.
All right. All right. Cool. Let's take away these auras. Actually, there. Clouding up the joint. All right. Okay. So David's up, heal. You're moved. Bonus. Okay. Cool. Tools. Mirror is stabilized. Breakfast is up.
And now his extra shield thing is gone. Because that was the last turn.
Yeah.
Good.
Fuck
Now
him
we
up,
can
guys.
hit
Let's
him
go.
properly.
Yeah. Okay. So as he's pinned by Korchgar and he's surrounded by Xavius and he's getting blasted by this dragon, and you guys are just kind of surrounding him, and he looks down at like the symbol that Troy has like created on his chest, and he's just like, this is a joke. You're a joke. You're all pathetic. Get off of me, you stupid dwarf. Prepare to embrace Tiamat. And you can just see him like tear part of his chest and like part of his shirt away, and more ruins start to glow. He's like, you're gonna all die. Prepare yourselves for her punishment. And
Spell.
you begin to like see all like the ruins glowing like the last time you set off the Nova. And he just begins to smile as he unleashes the powers. Begins to blast out of his chest.
I'd like to use my reaction.
So, in the midst of Crixus becoming what appears to be a human bomb, Xavius just reaches out and slams his gauntleted fist against his chest and rips the ruins directly off of him. Just, you kind of see him grab the essence of the ruin and shatter part of it. As Crixus finishes his wind-up, he's like, ugh, what have you done? What have you done? He just kind of drops his sword. And he begins to like bubble at the chest. And you just see like his armor begin to split and rip And his breastplate just bursts off as his chest begins to implode like the Hulk. He's just, you, what have you done? And like his helmet just kind of rips off his head. I did a picture. As
Picture?
a bubbling essence kind of pops out of one shoulder and a green head appears. And then, and a black one kind of like comes out of his back, almost Frankenstein-like. He's like, and then a blue one kind of comes out of his chest cavity. So he's got 4 heads now, and they're not quite in any symmetric form. He's kind of lopsided. He kind of lops to one side. He's got like one big arm, like a mutated monster from Left 4 Dead. And then you see like his other arm kind of comes. It's like much smaller and like weird, and it's got like sinewy bits to it, and like one wing kind of pops out, and it's just like half a wing. And so like he keeps like transforming until he's just kind of like this mutated monster of a 4-headed dragon. And you see a distinct lack of white in him.
Yay! Good!
You.
As he like just thrashing in just this monstrous form now.
Hell yeah. I did exactly what I said I was gonna do, you monster. You played with magic you don't deserve. Goodbye.
As you're kind of like saying these words, he's just like thrashing, and you kind of like just have to dance back. The form grows a little bit, and let me change the token. How do I change layers? I'm making this so wrong.
Oh god. So that, I think, dodges the explosion, but now we gotta deal with this shit. Oh my god. Shiver a little bit, in spite of myself.
Goodbye, Crixus. On forever. Alright.
I didn't see your picture.
Yeah. Let me find the picture.
Oh, I see this monstrosity.
Yeah, show to everyone. Do it. Show them.
You.
Love it. Love it.
Superimposed a couple pictures. Cut out the white. He's
He's a
monster.
misshapen mess, and his artwork reflects it.
Oh,
That's so cool.
all right. He has become a mutated, monstrous form of what you can only assume is his goddess.
But he's still grappled.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
If you want to say it knocks me loose, I would completely understand that.
Yeah, it didn't seem fair, but honestly, let's do a contested strength to see if you can just hold on.
Yeah.
Let's do athletics versus strength.
Ooh. Ooh. Low
Okay.
rolls for everyone.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I guess he's not really too concerned about getting you off as he is surprise mutated. So you hang on there. But this is a much bigger specimen than you originally grabbed onto.
Awesome.
Maybe you're like holding up to his knee. You're like, oh, okay.
Oh, he's bigger. Oh.
Yeah, he's like 10 feet tall, especially with the heads kind of like dangling around. He's not bigger as he's not beyond the scale of his token. We'll just keep him the same size.
He's like, okay,
It
he's
doesn't
still
make any difference.
All that shit that popped out of his heads. What's the status of that amulet?
Oh yeah. First off his chest.
Yes.
He's not wearing any of his belongings. He's not carrying any of his things. He is a monster now. Oh, what is left of his attire is just Hulk pants covering his genitalia.
For modesty. And beneath that, there's 5 heads, multiple colors of cock.
So we should put him on the turn list. And at the very least, I guess, roll a new turn. 7.
Oh, right after me. That's lucky.
Okay.
We all get a chance to roll on me for a sec.
Rosin,
Hi.
you're up.
Yeah. I want to smite. I'm gonna. Sorry, I'm measuring something. I'm gonna move forward.
Yeah.
There. I'm gonna. Sorry, I thought I knew what I was doing, and then you turned him into a 4-headed dragon.
It happens.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
just
you're
a
right, Brian.
beast now. Treat him
Now
as
it's time that we
such.
turn him into a 3-headed dragon, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. And I am gonna hit with my weapon, but before I do that, there is something I think I want to do, and I'm just trying to figure out how I do it again.
I need a sword anymore. I'm a monster now.
That means no more high rolls for you.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
Beasts just do what beasts do. We'll see. See how it rolls.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
really
gonna-
into the choreography, and who knows what could happen. 4 heads.
Nick's gonna have sock puppets when he got 3 heads.
Oh, damn it.
He's looking around.
Okay,
He's looking
I'm
around.
gonna cast blinding smite,
Okay.
and I'm going
Just feel
to,
like the power coursing through your weapon.
yeah, radiant damage. I feel like fire damage is not gonna be good, so I did use searing smite, and I'm going
Oh,
to
yeah.
swinging. That doesn't seem like it'll hit.
Oh. Did I right?
He's still prone, though, right? You have
He
advantage.
is, so you get advantage, yeah. Doesn't quite pierce his natural scales as he's like whipping around. You catch on a spike sticking out in a weird angle because he's all deformed.
Yeah, I wonder what his armor
I
class
do have a
is
second
now.
attack.
Okay.
Try again.
That will
Is it
also experience the same
Not-
issue, yeah.
Are you getting your
Like
advantage
these
on those?
spikes are just coming out at weird angles now. It's like it's not just perfectly down his carapace. It's like just thrashing about, still in like, the end stages of transformation.
No, that's fair. I don't get advantage because he's prone, do I?
Yeah, you do. So those 2 first rolls were
Oh,
1.
okay. So those
Yeah,
are
so you get a second
perfect.
attack.
And then I'm gonna try my second attack,
Yeah.
which
Nice. That'll hit.
Yeah, 19.
that'll hit. Awesome. Here's some
Roll again for the crit.
damage
Roll
for
again
ya.
for the crit.
Oh, yeah,
Potential.
never mind.
Set it for the crit.
15, like 15s.
So yeah, 19 hits, and you can unleash your blinding smite if you want.
Yeah. So 7 damage, and then
So do
I
branding
literally
smite.
just read it. How many?
2d6 extra radiant damage, which becomes visible if invisible and sheds him light. Okay, so you light him up a little bit.
An extra 5.
Nice. Okay, so you hit him for 12.
7 plus 5, 13. No, 12. That's math.
Okay. Yeah, we're doing it live. All right. Nice. Good job. Some of the wounds that he sustained from the previous form are still kind of visible on the bits that you can recognize as Crixus's original body, but so much has like grown and gained that this is, it seems like his wound. Like, what wounds did we inflict before? What is this monster?
Gotcha.
But that flash hits, and he screeches and takes notice of you with one of the many heads.
And now he glows a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Boreas.
Alright. Boreas. He is going to do a multi-attack on Crixus.
Nice.
So he'll move up 1 square. And it's going to be a bite and a tail swipe. So first it's the bite.
All right. Thrashing about. Does
14.
not find purchase. Oh, yeah, advantage though. Like, no, he's
yeah.
not. He's not prone. Sorry, he's grappled. We're gonna say that. I think
22
he's
for the second.
prone enough to be standing at some stage here. We'll give Tara's attacks a go, but we'll continue the grapple. Sorry,
Stood in the middle of
22 for the second hit.
that lit. Yeah.
So that's for 9 points.
Yeah. Okay. He screeches in pain as, what was you attacking with your tail?
That was the
Just like-
tail. The tail
Yeah.
slaps him like in the red's face. The tail
Nice.
slaps the red in the face.
Just see like one of the artists just scar over. Just screeches and looks back.
And Boreas is gonna screech right back at it.
Nice.
But it screeches more like a howling wind.
Yeah, I picture it screeches like an eagle more.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Nice. Okay. Anything else?
No, that's the end of Boreas' turn. Go rescind.
All right. Rysand is up. And as Crixus transforms before you guys, and you see all of his attire and paladin essence just kind of rip away as he's transformed into this monstrous form. Rysand springs like a bullet straight at Crixus, just grabbing one of the heads with all his might and attempting to grapple him down like Korjigar was doing. He's just like straight in, he's taking some hits as he's doing it, gets bit once, he's just like, no! And he's just in there, grabbing Crixus and choking one of the heads. Well, we'll see if that actually happens, but he attacks.
Yes.
And that's what he
over my
attempts to
shoulder.
Just this from, I don't know if you guys watched Castlevania,
Oh fuck yeah.
but he's fast. And
I'm
he just
watching it
flies
right now.
right into Crixus. It's like, muscles
like an
bulging
avant
as
rush.
he does an unarmed strike. And yeah, he's just like,
Oh, that's
boom!
big.
Claws straight into one of Crixus' eyes. He's just like thrashing around as his second hand comes in. Yeah. He lands a powerful second hit. You like just hear
man.
the thud and bone crunch, and he's just grabbing onto this head. And he will, because he has 2 attacks, one of which can be a bite. No, he's just raging. He used both of his attacks. One grapples and one bludgeons. So he's got Crixus now grappled by like another head, pulling him
Which
down.
one?
Korjigar is still like holding on to his leg.
Which color head does he have?
And he'll be grabbing the blue one.
Damn.
That's fair.
Okay.
Because I did this to him. Alright. Okay. Korjigar is up.
The blue head I thought was the closest to the ground. Which head is the second closest to the ground?
Oh, I guess he's over here, yeah. Based on like the thing, we'll go with the green one here. Actually, hold on 1 second, I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. Did you want to take a 5-minute break now? Actually, we're getting pretty late. Yeah? 5-minute break, or we're good? I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know.
Sure.
Voice
Alright.
be
Okay, cool. Yeah.
PRB. I have returned.
So have I.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, this is getting crazy. I have no idea what he's gonna do on his turn, though.
Oh, that motherfucker. Alright.
What motherfucker? Who motherfucker?
Crixus'
Where?
new form is between you and I.
Not for long. I was planning on doing a hit and run. Is there a particular place you want me to end up?
Closer to me if you need to. I got healing still. But
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm running real low.
No, yeah,
What's
we
the,
all are. Pretty toast.
What's the chances he's resistant to fire damage?
100%. I think he's
resistant to
all
everything
elements.
except for winter. Except cold. Because the whitehead
cold,
didn't show
right.
up.
And radiant.
Yeah.
And
Oh, like the non-elementals, like psychic force, radiant. Or...
How is he with
Thunder?
necrotic?
Thunder. I don't. Yeah, I think thunder's good too.
Thunder's
No,
better.
he was resistant to thunder earlier.
Really? Oh.
Thunder or lightning?
Yeah,
Both.
I thought he'd be resistant to lightning because it's just 5
He took on thunder because he knew a certain someone liked to change her fireballs into thunderballs.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Like the 5 heads of Tiamat, there's fire, lightning, poison,
No, you're right.
Cold.
Mr. DM made that decision.
and okay. But what's the other head? That I'm...
It's cold, lightning, acid, fire.
And poison, or is acid poison?
Yeah. No, acid and poison are two different things,
I
but it's an acid dragon.
Literally looked this up and
Green is poison, isn't it, though? I think you're right. I think green is poison. Black is acid.
Oh, that's
Blue
what it
is lightning.
Yes. Okay.
Blue is lightning. And red is fire.
So he got thunder for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn. He's immune. He's resistant to sound-based attacks. Our shit talking will do no good. No wonder.
His Reddit
Prepared
post,
well for
what
this
his
party.
team not immune to. I just honestly don't know.
I have psychic.
The psychic is it then?
Or
Okay.
necrotic.
I'll just be doing
Searing
slashing damage.
smite is trash. My thunderous smite is trash, but my raining
good.
smite's not, and my divine smite is not. Okay.
Yeah.
Balls. I was really looking forward to using my searing smite.
Hmm. It doesn't do more damage, does it?
It
Me
does
too.
if they catch on fire.
Yeah, my rage is
Oh.
about to end, and I was like, oh, next turn my rage is over, I could actually spell first time ever.
You have spells?
I do. I'm a level 1 cleric.
Yeah.
Oh.
he-
Yeah, I have
Who's your
Searing
god?
Smite and Command. They're totally gonna matter.
Go lay down, Ivy. Go.
You're not out of rages, right?
Go lay down.
I am. I'm totally outrageous. Yeah,
You raged twice? Wait, you
I
got them
raged
back
4
from-
times.
Since
We have not
had
had
the
a long
rest.
rest. We
Oh,
have
did
not had a long
Calix's
rest.
rest not give you your rages back? 'Cause
No.
I got all my spell slots back.
Oh.
Hold on, Nick, before we get started.
Yeah.
Calix's rest that we did that not give David any rage charges back?
Yeah. Well, I apologize if I said no. Yes, it could. I think
Huh.
I gave Tara back half of her.
You gave me some of
Um,
my lay on hand back.
Half of it.
You did, but I used some of it.
Oh, right.
Okay, so you can get half your rages back. Round it up.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay,
Sorry.
then I'm gonna immediately use it because my rage ended.
No,
My
that's-
rage is never ending.
Wait, what was I angry about? Oh yeah.
So then I'm going to jump onto the lowest head, the head that is the closest.
Yeah, it's definitely the blue one on your side there. And Bryce Hand's got the green one all choked out.
Oh.
What'd you do? Oh, 11 doesn't quite get the head the way you want it.
Attacking
Grapple-
recklessly, so it is advantage to 16
Let me see.
because I want
No,
I want the hit
apologize.
points. Okay. I'm gonna try again.
Nice.
23.
23.
Woo!
That hit for sure.
Okay. Oh, that's the wrong. Oh, sorry, wrong one. The lower damage. I clicked the wrong G word. So 8
Oh,
damage.
good.
Yeah.
Okay. Still. Nice. Okay.
And
Gyrate.
I get my
Just start
temporary hit
thrashing.
points.
Are you grabbing the head and just kind of shaking on it?
Yeah.
Nice. Get lifted off the ground for like a second, and you're like, you choke it, and kind of drops you back to your feet. You're like, "Argh."
And I use this many. Okay.
All right. That damage on. Nice. Woo. Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it. That's all I got.
All right. You don't bonus action punch?
No, I used my bonus action to rage.
Yes.
My rage
yes.
ran out. It has been 1 full minute.
Cool. All right, Xavius, you're up.
Oh boy. Okay, well, all according to the plan, right? That is a big monster. All right, I'm going to. Where's the redhead? I feel like that would be poetic.
Yeah, it's definitely kind of in the center. The base one that kind of came out first.
Okay. Well, that's the one I want. I'm going to let's see. Okay, go big or go home. I'm going to use the Predatory Dance's one-time force bonus attack for advantage.
Okay, nice.
And just
All right.
one weapon attack. And I'm gonna make that a green flame blade.
Nice.
To just throw all of my enemies going to be resistant to the fire, but every little bit helps. So just like gonna give him like this huge like leaping strike, and I want to just like want him to open his mouth, and I'm gonna cut right into his cheeks. Give him a big smile.
Turn him into the Joker.
That's right. Not that you'll be able to tell he's already a monstrosity. Okay, good thing I have advantage. Come on.
That will hit.
20's
Nice.
enough. Beautiful.
Yeah. Nicely done.
Thank you.
As this, like, head's just kind of splashing around, kind of snaps towards you. Just
So that'll be a D8 plus 4 magic plus 1d10 force. And then there's going to be some fire damage on that.
nice.
I think it's just another D8. Yeah, so that, I guess that last D8 will be halved. And the AoE part, can I make the fire leap to another head, or do I just forego it?
Yeah.
Is that hardcore?
It like hits one and hits two, the two heads. Yeah.
The AoE part would be just a D8 plus 4. Just a quick little like fire slashing off the cheek onto the head next to it.
All right, I'll give you the D8, but not the modifier. So we'll do the 4. It's the same body.
Oh sure, okay, and that's fire. He's gonna resist it anyways.
Okay. Yeah,
Probably.
I mean, you don't usually get to attack the same
Yeah, no.
body twice. So 2
It's
heads
just
and a little
cool.
extra damage. I'm into it. Okay, that puts us at 27. Woo! Nicely done. He's slashed up good, and the explosion that follows his face
Kaboom,
just
boom.
demos the whole right. Like you're slashing his jaw, like his cheeks, but you just blast part of his jaw like away. It's kind of like hanging. Ah.
Badass. As that explosion happens, well, I had predatory dance on. I don't have opportunity attacks. I'm just gonna dip around to the back of him.
Nice.
What is that? 15. And attack is wing. I got 3 attacks, so let's just make this worth it. Yeah, that's a 20 again.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Is good, though. That'll be just a regular old slash attack. Maximum slash attack up the wing. Shing! And then one more for good measure.
Yeah,
Doesn't
yeah. Throw in the last slash.
18?
You land it.
19. I do?
And I got a question for you.
Yeah?
How do you want to do this?
Oh my god, really?
As you
Okay.
slash and blast, Crixus's main red head, and a green head is just like you see Rysang grabbing it. He just kind of pulls it down and snaps the jaw back, and it cries in pain. And you just see your opening. So like the wedge of heads kind of opens to you, and you see the body there.
So I slash up the red head, like I said. Rysand lower has that other head with the blue head. So I go.
He's got the
slash
green
his
head on
wing.
the one side. Oh, which side did you go here? Ah, we'll say that kind of Crixus spins
We'll
around.
dance around. I want to. Korjigar and Rysand both have heads down.
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
and the red one's blasted, so like you can kind of you got like an opening to the body.
Okay, I actually want to run up one of the necks that they're grappling down.
Nice.
I just want to run up and then go straight for the back and do like this jumping twirl attack and just slash straight into him. Just drive it down right where the heart should be on whatever this fucking monster is. Ah!
Yeah.
Enough!
I'm
Right
imagining you
where
kind
where
of
the
like
rune was.
stepping on Korjigar's shoulder, running up that head, landing, and then just.
It's fucking over.
As you kind of land the blade into the torso of Crixus and rip it out, it's just this unholy scream comes from all the heads, and the life just leaves the body as blood just flews out from it. It's dark and black and awful, and the strength in all his limbs and his heads just kind of collapse, and it's this big, terrible corpse of a mutated dragon that you fucked up and smashed up. See Rice hand still like just choking the head. He kind of twists it, rips it off. Just throws it against the side of the wall here.
As a
Again,
pissed
it
off
kind of stomps
vampire.
off this way. It's just kind of covered in blood.
I keep an eye on him out of the corner of my eye. It's like, I don't know when he's gonna go berserk again, but I'm tired.
What about the rest?
It's
of you?
over.
So his body bleeds out. Blood just kind of spewing out of the wounds. You can see all of his equipment is just kind of strewn about because it just like
Shattered.
burst into this form. His magical shield gleaming there on the ground. His magical longsword. His pack.
I just freshly raged, so I don't think this rage is subsiding anytime
You're gonna
soon.
beat the
I am
shit out of
gyrating
this.
all over his corpse.
What do you do to this corpse?
The same thing I was doing before was a corpse.
Okay, it stops resisting and it just begins to shred.
I'm going to walk up to Xavius and cast level 1 Cure Wounds on him.
As you have to move around, Portugal. He's just got this head. He's like shaking it, moving
no
up the
problem.
body.
We did it. We did it, Avola.
Thank God. Thank Bahamut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm saying a prayer to Torm right now.
I wanna lean down and find that amulet of Tiamat and pocket it for later inspection. It might come in
Yeah.
handy later.
It's on the ground. 5-headed necklace, different colors. It's like the symbol that I used to have in here.
Can I pick up his sword since he's obviously not holding it anymore and Korjigar's like gyrating? Like, can I just reach around Korjigar as he's moving and like pick up the sword and look at this thing?
Yeah, of course. I imagine Portugal's punching the corpse now.
Yeah,
and
I'm just
gonna reach
interested
around and
in
be
these,
like,
in these dragon heads. Just,
I'm gonna-
this was not your
excuse me.
head!
Excuse
This
me,
does not
excuse me,
belong.
thank you so much. And I'm just gonna like reach around and be like, yep, thanks, okay.
Just
Just like
stop.
sprayed.
What does it look like? What does the sword look like?
Oh, I know what
Did
the
I
pile
put it in? No, pieces of blue. Stop. Maps and items. I think it's in here somewhere.
Tiamat's champion is off the board.
I think
I
you
think
mean the
that's
White
gonna
Worm's
put it-
bitch.
Yes. As you so eloquently put it.
The White Worm's bitch. Because the White Worm's a pussy.
There's still some yeah. The white worm.
I'm insulting the White Dragon, and Crixus was the champion.
Oh right. Yeah, because he was a okay.
Yeah, he was a paladin of the White Dragon, even though he was red.
That's right. Well, more than that, he was channeling all. I don't think the cult is going to be easily able to replace that loss. Maybe we bought
I hope
ourselves
not.
some time. But we should probably
Rest.
keep up the attack. Well, yeah, rest. We need to go see how Calyx is doing.
You mean
No,
Aldrich?
Right, Maldrex. I get them confused,
Yes.
brothers.
I have lost the picture, but it's a golden greatsword, or not greatsword. It's golden longsword. It's a longsword, and it was a straight blade. And I remember I had a picture of it with a golden hilt. I was trying to find something with like a socketed nature, like Diablo style, because it's got 2 rubies in the pommel. Right, so upon inspection, it looks like it channels the powers of these rubies in the pommel.
Okay.
Quick glance.
Yep.
There's also a magical shield on the ground as well. Again, I will have these.
Hey, Rosin, how's your shield? Is it magical? Because if not, you might want his.
No, I just have a regular shield. I'd
You
take a
might want-
shield.
Yeah. And do you want this sword too? I mean, I know yours is pretty cool, but I can't really use this thing.
I could use the new sword. Yeah, no, I'll pick these things up.
I give this sword to.
Paladin loot to the
Rosin.
paladin.
Mm.
I guess you're the only one who would use a longsword here.
Yeah, gold etched long sword with 2 rubies in the hilt and a magical kite shield.
We could probably cool it on the epic music now.
Pardon me?
So we could probably
yeah.
show
Battle
with
music.
the epic music now. It feels like, where's the next enemy?
Yep, sorry. I apologize. It's so low on my
No, for
my
sure.
different things here, so that doesn't echo. Okay. Yes. I have no chill music ready, so
That's
we shall just
that's okay.
be. Okay.
Can
You guys
I,
have seen Raisan is kind of like, he's still just kind of staring off the cliffside.
Oh yeah, we
Hasn't
should probably
really
deal with
moved
that
since
first.
kind of stopping over there.
I'm gonna walk up to him and with my hands behind my back and stand next to him and just look down the hill. I'm not gonna say anything.
He just stands there quietly as well for a time. You can see he's just maybe processing. What about the rest of you in the meantime?
You give Evola her space and use a healer's kit on Maldrex.
Nice.
I don't know if it'll do anything, but it's for flavor.
What does it just restores consciousness?
It stabilizes people who are at 0 hit points. Without
Yeah,
needing to pass a
definitely
medicine check.
cannot hurt.
Yeah. See if I can fix him up to consciousness while keep an eye on the whole vampire situation from here.
Yeah, just kind of popping out your healing kit, glancing over. Scared vampire.
Are we
Shino's
taking a
doing the
short rest
same.
there?
Patching up Tollsmere. What's that? Sorry, Tar?
Are we taking a short rest?
It's aftermathing right now. Not yet.
I'm gonna without looking at Resend, I'm gonna say I think it's time for you to let go.
He just kind of stares and you hear him growl a little bit. He says, "You should have let go long ago, my love. My life has been an abomination."
I'm gonna smile sadly and I'm gonna tell him I did.
Good.
I'm sorry, but I did let go. I have moved on. I have not forgotten, but it's. I couldn't. You were gone, and it kind of just happened.
I am still very gone, my love. And I would be remiss if you did not move on. Who I am now is nothing. And if you have truly let go, then what I must ask of you is going to be easier. I do not know if you can gather what I intend, but all I can offer you and your party at this stage is perhaps a safe resting place off the beaten path from the cult. And then I would ask you to end me, to end this abomination that is me, and do not let me go back to the cult.
I can promise you that won't happen. As in, you will not go back to the cult. We would absolutely love somewhere safe to stay, and I shall honor your request.
Thank you. Live your life to the fullest is all I ask. And be careful if you intend to pursue these cultists. They are powerful enemies. Kind of nods back to Crixus. As you can see, you are impressive, my love. You and your friends. Be quick, though. We cannot linger here. Hear him just kind of like grunt and like look back and like he kind of sniffs the air and looks at the corpses and he's like, "Ugh,"
We'll go
kind of
now.
jumps over this way.
We'll go now. So I'm gonna gather everyone, tell them that he's taken us to a safe place to rest, and then we need to leave now. So I will get Boreas to help carry Maldrix,
Thank you.
like with his tail, kind of like wrap him up and carry him, kind of thing.
You see me like trying to like help him, like, oh.
Yeah, and he's just gonna like sneak around you and like just wrap himself around Maldrix and like a spring kind of thing and like pull him up into his body and fly after me.
I try to get
Alright.
Korjigar's attention. I'm like, hey, we're leaving. You can stop now.
What color is
Like a
Korjigar?
dwarf.
Yeah, I might throw a couple like pebbles at him. Like, I'm not gonna touch him. He's dangerous. I'm like, hey, he's dead. Let's go.
Okay, so as my rage subsides, I'm gonna look at these new shiny things that you have. Be like, where'd you get that sword?
Vola found it. It was his.
It was his,
It was his.
and you trust it?
No, but I have it.
I'm gonna cast Identify on it because I don't
Okay.
trust it.
Nope, that's fair.
So it's relatively benign beyond its nature to infuse with these gems that are particularly infused with magic and cut into the hills. So as you identify it and you look upon it, you're like, this is dwarven design. And you twist it ever so slightly and the gem pops out.
Hmm.
And that gem,
I think I
as
might
you're
have broken
identifying
it.
it, you realize that it goes from a D2d6 to a 1d6. I'll get that.
Oh.
I'll get everything set up. I didn't realize you had to identify. I thought I had some time.
Sorry. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't cursed. That's
It's
my
a
like.
it's a
That's my
flame
concern.
tongue socketed weapon. The flame tongue comes from the gems, so it has 2 sockets in it for gems.
Okay. Then I'll follow. Like, okay, you're safe then.
Can you put the gem back in?
I mean, you can, can't you?
Oh, I don't know. Just go back in.
So it's a magical dwarven longsword. Now that you've identified it and taken a peek at it,
Okay. Okay, cool.
Alright,
he had a
With-
pack as well. Inside the pack is Maldrix's weapon,
oh yeah, we
and
better carry that for him.
some other basic supplies. You guys find the ring that you thought was lost.
Oh, I'll bring that to Avola when I pick up the pack. I'll just like scoop the pack on my way.
Silver
And,
infernal ring that was stolen from the group I wrote.
Oh hell yeah! I'll give that to her after this situation with Rysand is resolved because
And then
that's a lot
he
right
had
now.
I think 2 greater healing potions on him and 2 blue potions unidentified.
Okay. Well, we'll
And
sort
then
through this when we rest.
so like he also has some gems, but I really couldn't buckle down what I wanted the gems to be. So maybe David and I have a discussion because maybe you realize that those gems can infuse to your armor. And maybe you get some sort of bonus from the gems because they're dwarven gems. Just maybe. That's my thought process. I didn't get all the way through it because I was like, you know what, you're super creative. Maybe you just help me with this. And then
I could think of something, I'm sure.
Yeah, right. Like if there was like a yellow gem or a blue gem and a red gem, and they were stuck into your armor, what would they do? Kind of thing,
Mhm.
right? That's my thought.
Cool.
Hello, buddy. Yeah, didn't flush it out entirely, and that's the extent of his loot. Oh, actually, yeah, he has 100 gold on him as well. I think you guys are quite rich at this point. Let's take that.
We ever find a town that's not
You have
murderous?
you guys have
Maybe we
money?
could bribe a guy.
Yeah, I don't have any
Do
money.
we?
My money
50
got
gold.
stolen.
Oh yeah, we got money.
What?
Oh, we got it back. We got our money back, didn't we? From the.
No, we burnt it in that caravan.
Took off.
Okay.
We
Oh,
has
but
no money.
I have 50 gold on my sheet, but I don't know if it's like I should or not.
Lots
Oh, well.
happened. So maybe 100 gold is the group money now.
Maybe.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have 8 silver pieces because I got
this
robbed.
is not a big economic game campaign. We're on the run.
I don't know why, but I just have no money, and I never did.
Campaign of fighting and camping.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe we'll find a town one day.
I
Why don't you
don't
guys
mind
run
that.
the show?
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys.
So I guess we're gonna walk back to Rysand's secret place, and I guess Rysand and Ovola are leading the way. I'm just gonna follow behind close to Ovola, but I'm not gonna say anything, just in case I'm needed.
Sounds
Offering
good.
silent support.
Cool.
Yeah,
Trail.
let's grab all the tokens.
Okay.
So Boreas dissipates after 10 minutes. So kind of
Okay.
is he
Maldrax.
carrying somebody or doing something?
He's just carrying Maldrex, hopefully.
So
quick
he'll
enough
let
to
you know.
see-
He'll kind of like screech and kind of start becoming ethereal
All right.
as you guys scoop him up there. Pop that off, make that a little simpler. Let's
Oh,
do
yeah.
that.
I will help carry you, Maldrex, because I'm doing pretty good.
We should let one of the strong people do it.
I know.
He's a big boy.
I know. I'm
You guys
trying.
all here with me?
I carry his foot. How's that? I'll carry his foot. Yeah,
Yeah,
more
we
than
got
you have.
Rosin and Korjagar. You're sort of busy right now.
Oh, that's true. All right. Well, I guess they can be the ones who do it.
So you reach this area, and it's not much of anything. It's just kind of on the cliffside, a little bit of slight clearing. And Rysand assures you that this is well off of where the cult would assume anyone would come from. And you should be more than safe here. He kind of sulks off to the cliff and lets you guys discuss your plans.
I told him I would do something, so I need to go do that. Maybe we set up camp.
Camp is good.
I don't know if we have 10 searches bedrolls, but
It's been a while since we've had a real camp. We've been sleeping in the back of a cart.
I have a
on the run.
blanket.
Yeah,
all right.
we got like camp supplies.
Yeah.
And Crixus probably had some in his bag too. Oh, look at this, the ritzy stuff. All right. Ignore
Fancy
the regalia.
duvet bedroll or goose down bedrolls.
It's crazy. Days to be called. We won't be needing this anymore.
As you like walk over to Rysand, he like kind of turns to you. He's like, "So what do you intend? You and your friends? You mean to attack the White Cult? I assume that's why you're here."
Oh, well, I mean, our main objective at that time was to stop Crixus. And we did that. So, I think maybe taking 5 minutes or so, to regain ourselves. And while I might not look too rough, I am depleted and I am exhausted and I am very much looking forward to sleep. So that is where that is what I'm banking on next. After that, probably go after the cult. We have some unfinished business. They took my friend, so I'm a little upset about that. And by took my friend, I mean they killed her. So I'm a little upset about that.
I am sorry to hear about your friend.
I'm more sorry about you. You know,
Like I said, I died long ago,
I know you did.
and I wish I had
watched you.
stayed there. But
I
this
know.
is nice. And I understand that it's been exhausting. But you should know that Bayram is a powerful opponent.
Who knows?
The Ramzord.
For Amazor,
Has
he is the leader of the cult you face.
How do you spell that again?
Vayram Azord.
oh. I have plenty of notes with his signature.
Great.
Xavier's like, my ears? Ears are burning?
I was like, burning questions. Don't want to interrupt.
I can't tell you much again about him. I have not seen the upper levels of his stronghold. But deep beneath the earth and the masquerade that you face, he does experiments like Crixus you saw, and the creatures of this woods. He is not to be taken lightly, and my master will be with him.
Who's your master?
Tavilia, a vampire mage of great strength.
How do you spell that one?
Tavilia.
Tavilla. Perfect. Thank you. You said vampire mage?
Yes. I was dead when you left me, and I wish I had stayed there. But her power is great, and even when I was gone for but a few hours, she brought me back. My spirit was still there, and she bound it. And if I go anywhere near the complex, she will take me. You must kill me soon, before she calls. I will tell you all I know, but it is not much. Like I said, he has an underground complex. The experimentations down there are worse than Crixus, I assure you.
And which direction is the underground complex and Tavilia from here?
Travel back to where you saw. He's going to give you some directions based on about halfway through the route that'll get you back to where you essentially started.
Okay.
Is that the same as the cult fortress that we've already seen?
Yeah.
With my
And that was
telepathic
like,
journey.
yeah, he describes it to you, and it's like, okay, we know that way. We can get back there following this path. It was the one you guys scouted out really briefly when you first traveled through the Mythal.
Right. Okay.
When you had arrived, because when you first traveled through the Mythal, you like broke into the sanctuary area. You were like within a kilometer of the base.
Yeah.
Right, and she not even did like a quick reconnaissance. It was like, oh shit, there's dragons and like a house, and you saw
Yeah.
like an elven like lodge,
Oh, cool. Right.
like deep in the woods, kind of nestled in the breast of the mountain. You saw this like beautiful elven lodge that's obviously a bit overgrown, but you just glimpsed it for a second, and that's what he described to you. But he did see also the dragon creatures that attacked and killed his dog earlier as well.
So maybe we double back and head there.
I have not been to the upper levels. I do not know how to get down. I travel through the rocks as mist. My knowledge beyond that is not helpful.
But you have been
Oh.
in the camp otherwise, just not underground.
into the deepest parts of the fortress. I seep through the rocks in the mist to arrive there.
So
I can do that.
I before you and I take a short little walk, I'm wondering if you would have happened to see someone, perhaps in the main levels. And I'm going to give him the description of Xavius's friend,
Talus.
Talus. And I'm going to ask if he has seen her alive.
You see him.
I just walk up when you say that just to be closer to the answer.
You see him contemplating. He takes the description. I do not know. I am sorry. There are several that could meet that description, but I have never met them. I do not know their names, and they work in silent for Vera.
And when you say work in silent, does this mean work in a hypnotic type state, or are they of sound mind?
Upper level
I have never seen them speak. Pardon me?
Upper level or lower level?
In the lower levels.
Oh.
Where he does his work. I have seen attendants that would match that description. But they have never spoken in my presence, and I do not know them.
That's all right.
A good lead, all the same.
I appreciate you being forthwith with this information. And I appreciate you helping us in the end.
I would do more. I would tear their throats out myself. But I
You
cannot
deserve
go.
peace. So I think you and I should take a little walk. Xavius, I will return.
All right. You need a blade?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't. I do not.
Turn.
And so I take him for a walk along the edge of the cliff until we're out of view of the camp, probably in a more heavily wooded area. And on the way there, I might reminisce about the time when he first found me. And, thank him for not turning me in to Captain Tamlin. And I will never forget him, even though our paths have uncrossed. And then I'm going to abruptly turn in front of him and place my hand directly over his heart. And I'm going to say that it is time for him to be at peace and to be free and to leave this world and find a better one. And I am going to just basically, I don't know, use my innate attachment to lightning and fill his body with lightning from my hand. I know that his heart might not necessarily be beating, but I'm still gonna stop his inner organs from functioning, including, disconnecting the brain kind of thing with my lightning.
Okay.
And just be as he as the life leaves him, or the death or whatever of being a vampire, it's gonna be we come for the earth and we must return to the earth, and it is your turn to return. May your soul rest in peace. And I'm gonna make sure his eyes are closed. And I want to take some rocks and start piling them over his body. And then once his body is completely buried, I want to walk back.
It's not easy, and he accepts it. He smiles when you reminisce and grunts, and he says he'll miss you before it happens.
Yeah, I do it. I grab him as soon as he says I'll miss you, and that's when I do it.
Yeah. It's not easy,
Nope.
but it does the trick. You feel his heart just, or whatever is left of it at this stage, and his eyes close. You do your ritual and you reach the group. It's heavy. Oof. I leave the stage to you guys. I have no voice.
I return, and
A
I
camp that's
kinda-
fully done up and created.
Yep. And I'm just gonna lay out my bedroll and lie back and look at the stars and just breathe while the silent tears run down my face.
It's quite dark now. It was just starting to get to dusk when the battle began and Ryzen appeared. The sun was just disappearing.
Yep.
It's getting close to midnight. You guys wanted to talk about things, plans, what have you, rest. It's quiet, and you hear the crickets.
Let's live in this world for a bit. I imagine we're gonna wrap at long rest, right?
You can make a little fire, put up some bushes and stuff so it doesn't make too much light. Ryzen assured you that there won't be anybody.
I do some praying. Go over here. Pray.
I will also pray to Bahamut while I stare up at the sky.
After you've calmed down after a while, I want to approach and pull out your ring from the bag and say, "We found this among Grixis' spoils." Full circle. Right? Just like not really meeting your eyes, but I don't want to look and how red and teary they are.
I don't meet your eyes either, but I do look at the ring. I'm like, huh, and I like, try and make you look at the ring for a second to wipe a tear away. You're like, would you look at that? And I'm gonna take it from you, and I'd be like, I was afraid of this thing, and I'm just gonna shove it on my finger.
Oh,
I almost
dealt
wasted
with.
it.
What's the worst that can happen?
I almost wasted it because I was afraid. I can't live fearing things this trivial.
Yeah, we're far past fear at this point. Maybe it'll help. A distraction, at least.
Hopefully.
Nothing bad happens.
Nothing bad happens? Okay. I'm assuming I have to attune to it.
Yeah. You can sense it's magical. Doesn't seem sinister.
I'm already attuned to 2 magical items. It's 3 max, right?
Yeah.
Max.
I think this is it. This would be the last one.
Yeah, you can always switch it.
Yep. No, I just mean more like the other 2, or the other ones I have are just items, and I don't think they require attunement.
Oh, nice. Okay.
The fan and the portal don't require attunement.
Yeah. Several of my
So-
items don't, just
Yeah.
Cool.
because they're fun.
So yeah, I put on the ring and stare at it for a second. Said, "Well, I'm glad." Nah, I'm not gonna even fucking lie. I don't even give a shit about this thing. I miss Dugan.
What was that? No,
I
what
miss
you said.
Dugan.
What
Yeah.
don't you care about? I'm sorry.
I don't give shit about the ring.
Oh,
I miss my friend.
yeah.
I'm
I
sad
was
about my
like
friend.
surprised to hear Dugan mentioned after everything that just happened. Yeah. I pull out her blade that I still have on my other hip.
We didn't even have time to grieve. I
No.
just miss my friend.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Me
we've
too.
really been through the ringer, Shinon says. That's he's nursing. Um, tells me to back down.
I am very happy to be here with all of you today, though. That's one thing I will say I am happy about is that we all made it.
Yeah, it's crazy to take a breath after everything that's happened. I feel like it's the
All right.
first breath we've
Yeah,
had in a long time.
I grab Xavier's hand and give it a squeeze, and I just hold his hand for a minute.
I return the squeeze.
Rosin hears you guys sort of reminiscing about what you all been through, and she kind of like gathers closer, like sits down. She's just like, I'd love to hear more about, how things have been going for you and your journey so far. I feel like I've joined you so late in your mission against the cult, and
Yeah, we
you
really
guys have
haven't had
this
a time
close
to talk.
bond. Yeah. I don't know much about you guys except for your badass.
The feeling is mutual.
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah, you see
Where do we
Shinon.
even
I
begin?
walk over. He's like, "You're a hell of a fighter. Are you like? You said you're like a cop or something?"
Uh, well, I'm a Templar Knight actually. I used to be in the army of the Purple Dragon as well, but yeah, I
That's
left
a
I
prestigious
left the
position.
army. I left the army
For me,
because
right?
it, you kind of had to follow orders despite what was actually right, and a lot of time people who were quite innocent got hurt in in the mission that the Purple Dragon had. And I joined the Templar Knights because we're more focused on doing the right thing instead of following orders to their completion. Um,
That
yeah,
seems like a very noble cause.
I believe so. I feel very strongly about the work I do with the Knights.
My kind of people.
Yeah,
Well, I imagine
but
that the Temple Knights
I
have their
came
own
out
set of
this way
rules.
actually because some of the Templar Knights, three of them were sent. They were sent to Parnas um, to look into the cult, and they never returned, including a friend of mine. So, I mean, I hope following you guys is gonna lead me to where my friends are. But regardless, I think following you guys is just the right thing to do, and I think Torm is guiding me to be with you.
Yeah, I think about how it's crazy that we're confronting this world-ending plight with just this ragtag band of heroes, and I'm like, can't we just convince armies or people with resources? But then, I guess after I've seen what's happened, gods are on our side, evidently. So
The
with
issue with
strength like that, I feel a little bit more confident. We're
the
heading
issue with the knights is while we're focused on doing the right thing and of course stopping the cult and stopping this world ending is the right thing. There's so many other things that need to be done, so many people that are suffering because of the cult, and we're kind of stretched quite thin helping all of these smaller groups of people, and we're not like an army like the Purple Dragon. That's just we're not set in one mission to end this conflict. We have to do the right thing, and that's wherever we're needed everywhere.
You
So
see Shinon like shaking his head too. He's like, plus these cults don't actually stand up for a straight fight. I mean,
no,
armies, you gotta bring to the field. You got to provision them. You got to take care of the troops. We don't know where we're taking them.
Yeah.
It's hard to bring it to bear. Sometimes small groups do the trick. You said you were looking for your friends.
Yeah,
I think we
three
we talked about
Templar
that before when
knights,
I was
but
looking into the place,
specifically
right?
a half elf named Ashler or Alshor, sorry.
I mean, I'm assuming they were paladins too?
Yes, yes.
Because Crixus mentioned something about that, didn't he? When we were fighting.
He mentioned paladins.
He said you weren't even the best he'd faced. Or some bullshit like that.
He's just an asshole.
I didn't
I
catch
mean,
that. Yeah,
could be
maybe
elite.
he did say that.
I don't know.
Maybe he faced my friends.
Seemed like he had something going on there, and we probably weren't the first ones to fall into it. In the
Did
town, I
he
mean.
did he imply that he had overtaken them? Or
I don't know. I feel like
Bro.
maybe he knew something about your fighting style, the confidence in him.
Hold on here. Hold on. Rysand, before he departed, noted that Ramazord Ramrod
Yep.
Ramazord is doing some experiments in a deep underground bunker.
Yeah, which
What
is
if
most
it is
likely where
quite
he's got Talus and many
it's
other
more
people.
likely where Rosin's friends are? Because if he made Crixus, what is he going to be doing with your friends who are also paladins? Even though you don't follow the same god, I feel like that would be something they would want to do.
I mean, he clearly wanted to do something with Maldrix. Points, gestures his head.
Another paladin.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I guess is Maldrix still unconscious?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like making motions now though, with like the medicine pack and the gentler care. He's alive and he's kind of groaning and moving. Nobody's used like
But he's in
healing
no
on him or
condition for
anything yet.
this.
He's just kind of there.
Okay.
And maybe if he gets a full rest and he's not just being banged around on a horse, he might come to consciousness.
Well, we'll give him a full rest. Yeah, I think there's a really good chance your friends are
I heavily
overheaded.
consider kicking him to wake him up.
Bunch of guys over there. You're alive? I can change that.
No, I've been following the trail of this cult for a long time for my friend who was taken. Oh, another wizard.
another
As near
wizard?
as
What happened to him?
her.
Her.
She just stopped replying to my letters one day. So I investigated and found the cult of the dragon to be where she was. I think only recently really discovered that she's possibly involved in these experiments and probably not in control of herself anymore. So it's possible that we're going to have to fight your friends unless we can break the spell, if it's going to be a similar situation. I'm fearing that with Talus, but maybe we can find a way to break whatever experimentation is going on down there, whatever mind control, madness, before it's too late, or maybe we're just in for more tragedy. It's been a long journey to get here, though.
I hope we don't have to fight my friends. They are very good fighters.
Ugh.
I was once part of the cult. And not because I knew what it was initially. I had ran away from Timantar since I was what they were calling contaminated. Since my mother had the blood of the bronze dragon and she was the last one to have it. She was supposed to marry another draconic sorcerer to keep the bloodlines pure, but instead she fell in love with an albino tiefling, and here I am. So, after years of pain and suffering, I finally escaped where I ran into Resand, and we escaped together. And we found the cult and thought it was a sanctuary. They welcomed us, they took us in, they fed us, they cared for us, they welcomed us. And it wasn't for a few months before we realized what they were doing. And a few months later, we finally were able to escape. But one of them caught up to us, and he was much, much stronger than we were at the time. And he killed Resand. And because of Resand's sacrifice that day, I was able to get away. And eventually join up with Xavius and Shannon and Dugan and Phoenix.
Phoenix. Oh, we should tell you about the future
Phoenix.
shit.
Keep going. I'll be right back.
I think maybe we don't, because I think it's better if we don't tell her about the future.
Maybe, but I think just for perspective, we stopped the end of the world once already with this cult.
All right. Yes, we did do that, but then Phoenix left.
There's stakes
and then
here.
Dugan and I did some fun shit together. We had some fuck around and find out moments, and they were wonderful. And then she had some moments where she tried to kill us all, and then and then we fixed that, and we kept going. And then she sacrificed herself so that we could make it into the town and find out what was happening before Xavius and I got caught. And then we escaped, and then they killed all the people in the town. And then we chased Crixus down. And now we're here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually like an incredibly wild coincidence. Like you missed them by a day.
A day.
Yeah, it's literally like she fell and then you both emerged.
Oh,
You'd met her.
story of Dugan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could have met her.
I've never seen
Quite honestly, you probably would not have liked her. But she was a good time.
I mean,
Oops.
I don't dislike many people.
Yeah, but there's a good chance she might have tried to, steal your purse if you weren't looking. Just a small chance.
Yeah, I think for the duration of our stay with Dugan, I had to cast alarm spell. I was always afraid of becoming shanked.
Yeah, there's this one time.
I'll give her that.
There's this one time we thought we were hiding in the bushes from the guard that were searching for us, and we actually were not hidden very well. And then I think either, Dugan pissed herself by accident, and then we ran away, and it was pretty funny. But we almost got caught.
Oh my god.
But it was pretty funny.
Well, I feel like I know her. Something familiar when you tell the stories, like she's someone I already know.
You see Shinon kind of stand up. He's like, what about your companion there? Hey, dwarf? Hell of a fighting style you got there. Where'd you learn that?
In the caves. The whole Gut Blaster Brigade fights like this. You should have seen the rest of
Mithril Hall's Gutbusters?
I've heard of Mithril Hall's Gutbusters. I live in Silverwood. It's not far.
There's not very many of us left now.
Are you talking about Puent? The Puent?
The Puent. The fucking Puent is legendary. I'm quite versed in history, but to see one up close, that is
Sorry, I don't mean to speak for you, David. I'm just wondering if you were looking for a name or something.
No, I was because I thought as part of I tried to remember my backstory.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I don't
you do
remember
you.
if it was like the whole brigade that died, or if it was just the few that were with me.
Uh, oh, that like what brought you to these lands or whatever.
Yeah, because there was just me and my brother left.
Yeah,
And then you guys were
We were
helping to
left
get
from
the Torma.
something, and I don't remember what the something was.
the backstory I wrote
Yeah.
was you and Wyron, I think I named him, were traveling from Mithril Hall for whatever reason as like ambassadors.
Oh, it
And
was
on
just
your
two of
way,
us. Oh, okay.
yeah, just the two of us.
Terrible
And on your way back,
ambassador to send.
yeah, like you, whatever your backstory was prior to that is up to you. And if people died in that, no problem. Tell that story, please. The one I wrote for you was very simple. You and your brother trapped in a gorge, traveling back from Cormier, from Mithril Hall, and Rosin saw like a huge ambush of orcs and was like, "Get the fuck out of the gorge, you idiots!" and saved your lives. And the stampede of orcs came past, and you didn't die.
And then you hung out with me.
Yeah,
Yeah. I know nothing about this cult aside from the fact that they bleed. So I don't know why you guys think they're such a big danger. That one had 5 heads. Did you see them?
I mean, isn't that a reason enough for it to be a big danger?
Well, it's dead.
Dwarves.
If it had 5 heads and it was still fighting us, sure, it'd be a danger. But it stopped moving.
Aye, you stopped it from moving.
I think I know enough not to try to convince a dwarf of anything he doesn't want to believe. But I'm more afraid of the goddess they're trying to summon. I don't know if she
I-
means.
I'm gonna look at Ross and be like, how many heads does that have?
What are you referring to?
the
The
goddess.
goddess they're trying to summon.
Tiamat. Tiamat.
Can't be more than 7, right?
Likely not.
A few orders of magnitude larger, but
You're up
that
to speed on
gusto,
your
we
guys.
can use it.
You know,
I
it'll be a
just
5.
won't. Yeah, very famously, 5 heads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's my 10?
Yeah, very famously 5 heads. I even have
Between
this book
4
here.
and
Here's a
6.
picture
Back
of
to your
her.
mind, and
And
this
like
is
the
what
scale.
the religious text said.
Where's your
Yeah.
stuffy?
Oh, it's up there.
I have a book
Oh, yeah.
on dragons, like
The
on
spot of
me.
honor.
Fizbin's Book of Dragons?
No, just
Damn it.
I don't know about Fizbin, but I have
I
a
bet
book
it's
of lore
stuffy.
on dragons and the
Yeah.
cult of the dragon that I have from Silvery Moon that started
Oh,
when I was
okay.
cast. So I got like pictures of Tiamat in there. I'll show them. I have like scale Tiamat to like city or something.
Oh, like on your person?
Yeah, I have the book. I got the book of the dragon cult.
It famously only had 5 heads. See, it's pulled out his book, shows a picture.
5 heads,
That's-
but look at how
that's-
big each head is.
But that's
Between
not any
4
more
and 6.
heads. We already killed 5 heads. This'll be
Cool.
easy.
4. We only killed 4 max because the white one never showed.
A
Oh, that's
one-headed
true.
dragon? That's nothing.
Look over it and notice that Maldrix is a white dragonborn.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he was trying to get that power from Maldred, but he interrupted. That's why he was missing.
Ah.
If he had gotten Maldrex to the base and performed the ritual, then he would have gotten all 5 heads, and they would have been able to do their mask thing and do the world-ending ritual. But we prevented that, at least for now. I don't know how they're going to reacquire all that power, but that's what I meant by like, if we stop Crixus, we ruin their plans right now.
He did make mention that he wanted to be her avatar. He wanted to be the perfect form for her arrival.
Yeah, so they're gonna have to
And
find a
no,
new
he's not.
avatar. However, they're gonna do that. I don't know what they have access to. Maybe they can just book another one. But I think before it was like as soon as Crixus reaches the fortress, we're fucked. But now, who knows?
Oh, so we should send Crixus far, far away.
Crixus is dead. And
We should
his-
send Maldrix far, far away.
Yes, we should send Maldrix far, far away.
Actually,
mean-
yeah. To our understanding, is Maldrix still useful to the cult, or was it just for this specific situation? Did I understand that based on what we know?
It
Should we
seems
tell him to go
like
away?
he was really useful to Crixus because Crixus was missing that final piece.
Okay.
Now who knows what he is or
Yeah.
otherwise.
Yeah, because like, I don't know if we should send away a powerful ally. If he is still powerful, I don't think he's the Avatar of Bahamut anymore. I look at Evola. I guess it's up to Maldrix what he wants to do when he wakes up.
I agree, but maybe sending him to go find more friends
Somebody
would not be a
roll.
bad idea.
Sorry, you guys keep talking.
Mm.
I'll bring it back around.
I actually sent I sent my hawk to Silvermoon with that idea as well. But I don't know if it's realistic to hope that help arrives.
As you think about Maldrix's story, he talks about his clan being decimated by the cult and taken. He was among the few that made it, and then recently became this paladin. So he doesn't have a lot of allies to call on. He was riding around alone, trying to follow Bahamut's will.
Yeah. He's just as isolated as the rest of us right now.
Somebody roll a history check for me.
Oh, that's my wheelhouse.
History. Oh,
Did you get more than 10?
more than 10.
Allow me.
Yay!
Yeah.
I have
Alright.
the book.
I said somebody, but I really meant somebody who knew Calix
Not
and
me.
his
Knew
life
Calix.
story, because you traveled with Calix,
Right.
and you recall that his story
Aphid.
was in fact very similar of finding dragonborn clans that he expected to see, and they weren't there. And there was, I think there was a particular clan involved in doing that. That Crixus might have been part of.
Yeah, so Crixus is going around hunting down Dragonborn, trying to compile all the pieces. I thought they wanted Maldrix because he was the chosen of Bahamut,
So did I.
but it's just because he has white Dragonborn heritage.
Piecing this together, it looks like Crixus was a bit of a fanatic towards this end of being this perfect form.
Yeah.
Zealous as he is, and as much backing as he seems to have from his leader. Roll one. Somebody roll an Arcana.
I'll do
Somebody.
that.
So
You're thinking about
I
history?
got a hell of a
The
lot of
Elven
Arcana
Arcana.
here.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
last time we thought it was history, but it was in fact just his story, and this time it's Arcana, and what is it going to be?
Oh,
It's
Ooh,
gonna be
Just a can of?
a can of worms. So
wow,
that's
a good
more
one.
than enough. And you know that in the lore of summoning and the few times that the cult has spoken about summoning what is known as the Dark Lady, she chooses an avatar. She does. The most worthy one
Okay.
during summoning.
So the conditions don't have to be right. It's just whoever the coolest one is. So there will be another.
Yeah.
If the ritual is done,
If the
it
ritual-
seems like you've caught somebody whose life's goal was to be that vessel.
Okay. I thought the Avatar of Bahamut was critical for the ritual, but that's just Calix's personal goal. No,
I mean, perhaps Calix's
Crixus.
bloodline is particularly powerful in the way of Bahamut because he was a fallen angel, and you guys know that.
yeah.
So there could be some divineness to Maldrix too if you piece the puzzle together.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, could be a brother and angel that haven't. Half brother. Okay. Well, sounds like nothing really changes, but at least we don't have to fight Crixus in his fortress at his most powerful, in addition to the rest of the cult. We'll have the drop on them. They're down one champion. Mission
And we fucked up their missile.
Oh,
Shinon pulls it out. Probably be pissed about this. I bet that's part of his
more than you
experiment.
used to.
You think he was using that to power up?
Maybe.
Well, the mythal was being used to protect the base from scrying eyes and force fields and entry and who knows what else.
I mean, this isn't a full mythal, but that's child's play for a mythal.
Fair. Yeah, who fair. And that's a
Bet he's gonna be
mythal.
pissed.
We lose. Yeah, they at least know something happened to their mythal. And Crixus would have brought word of us. But now,
Oh, they're gonna be mad.
They're mad at something. They're mad at something. But at least they don't know we're coming. Maybe. Huh. I wonder what they do think. Probably redouble all the patrols because they don't have the force field anymore.
We can catch them on the move. Learn something about our enemies.
Sound plan. We can find any thinking enemies and not those draconic beasts.
Reconnaissance?
Well, what?
I like it.
Oh, like, did you tell them what Rysand said about the base and
Yes, I did because I mentioned that when I thought maybe that Rosin's paladin friends might have also been subject to experimentation on.
Maybe they're there.
You know, I could, when we get to that base, Rysand mentioned that he traveled to the basement through the rocks in a mist form. I can do that.
I know you can.
I can scout it out and
we've done that already.
We have done that, yeah. I've never used it in this way, but it would be simple for me to, when we finally do get to attack, I can go in, scout it out, get out.
Can you bring someone with you?
I can only no. It's a single target cast. That would have to be done alone.
It's risky.
It is risky. Yeah, if I tripped alarms or counter spells.
But it could be valuable.
If information is what we need, then that's one way to get it.
He said that there's some sort of lodge, right? So there's probably some sort of thinking person up there. Can hamstring force to answer our questions.
Xavier, you said you found some potions or something in his pack?
Oh, yeah. Empty the contents. They had like two greater healing potions, some gems, some money. Like, yeah, here's what he had. There's only 2 potions.
Ooh, Carter, check out these gems.
What do the potions look like?
They're 2 greater healings and some blue potions. Yeah. I should probably spend some time inspecting ones. Yeah, actually, let me try to figure these out. I have some knowledge, but okay. These are healing potions. These are good. And how many blue potions?
I know these ones. Blue potions, yeah.
Yeah, like, was it just 1 or?
It's 2. And let me look.
Same.
I forget.
Could I do an intelligence or an investigation or something to try to?
Yeah, investigation sounds about right.
Let's do it.
Or is it? It was.
Let's use all my int skills today. This is great.
Item.
Oh!
Deep in there. What'd you get?
Crit.
Oh,
27.
okay. It's a
Remember
ice
this from my
grenade.
class. It's an ice grenade. 2 ice grenades.
Yeah. It
Okay,
flash
these are.
freezes for minutes.
Do not drink these. These are bombs. These are ice explosive devices. I've seen them in my alchemy courses back at the Silver Enclave.
How
Yeah,
are these?
you open it, you touch it, you're like, oh, okay.
Yep, that's what this is.
What are these ones? And I pull out the red and yellow potion that I've been carrying forever.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, let me take a crack at those.
Okay.
1 check per potion.
Yeah, we'll do investigation here. People can help you as they like lean in and give you a back rub or something.
I'm helping.
Second one.
Or,
Okay.
never
Well,
mind.
whatever the second one is, I got a 24. The other one's just a
Okay,
16.
the red potion, as you kind of like swirl it, smell it, kind of give it the old wine whisking,
Kind of.
and then you're like, oh, okay, and you like take a bit of your component magic pouch, you pop it in, you're like, this is an induce enlarge effect for 1 to 4 hours. No concentration required.
That's excellent.
Make somebody big or small.
Okay.
That's a good one. That's a good one to drink.
I'll hold on to that. And what's the yellow one?
Is a 16 good, or is it advantage with help?
Yeah, it's advantage with help.
16.
This one, you're pretty sure it gives you some sort of magical insight. You're not 100%.
Yeah.
When you get over 20,
like,
I'll just tell you
I
what it
feel
is.
like some students use this to cheat on tests, but I don't know. I'm not that kind of man.
I hope not.
I'm pretty sure I don't know this one.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing that would lose your apprenticeship with a master as the student.
How many of those special potions do you have?
I only had 1 red and 1 yellow.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Do I know exactly what ice grenade does?
What? Sorry?
Like, do I know exactly what the ice grenade does? Like how much damage or whatever?
But I fully forget where I wrote it down. It was something
Okay.
like
I'll just send it later. It's fine.
yeah, like a 10 by 10 square of frozen. That hits pretty hard.
Beautiful. We will. I love throwing things. So
Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? Grenades are cool.
That is legit so cool. Now I want more. This is awesome.
All right, David, you take a peek at the gems, and I really like what you tossed up there, but I'm gonna have to think about it a little bit. Like we'll maybe do.
Oh yeah, like less than all of these, and maybe tone some of them down. I'm just
Yeah.
spitballing ideas. Yeah.
Yeah, but I love it, and that's kind of what I was thinking too. Like I don't want to just go damage, con and speed or something. Like if you want something fun, let's do something fun.
I three of the different types of dwarven things that I can think of.
And
Yeah.
then
Funism is the best part.
so yeah, I was still wishy-washy on the gems. Maybe there's a couple extra ones. But the variety was also to like change the output of the longsword if you wanted that to be something different. Like cold or acid damage with the yellow or blue gem. So
That's really cool.
there's a little bit of variation in how many gems we have and what color they're going to be. We'll get to that. Any other questions? Internal sharpness. The gut busters when making an attack of opportunity, grab onto and attempt to cling enemy. Nice. Okay. Yeah, for a while there, I was getting really up to speed with the 2024 rules. And honestly, I don't hate some of them. So maybe we'll do a hybrid game one of these days. Some of the rules are uh, more streamlined, and I appreciate that. So I might adopt them. But that is neither here nor there. The main one that I'm thinking of right off the top of my head is surprise rounds in combat. They're OP, and I might take a note from the 24 version and homebrew my own into it, because currently surprise rounds work. You surprise the enemy gets no turn. You just get a full do whatever you want round, and then you roll initiative, or you roll initiative, and you do what you want, whatever. Surprise rounds are
they're
powerful.
confusing. Yeah.
So in the 2025 one, there's no new round. Surprise people just get disadvantage on their initiatives. That's
fair.
it. Right? It's very streamlined. So I'm thinking our homebrew one might be if a person's surprised, they get the disadvantage on initiative, but then they also can only use dash or disengage that first round. Right? So they can move around a bit.
Cool.
So it's not just a one-sided beatdown, people not being able to move for 2 rounds. Because if you come in, hit them, roll high initiative, you just hit them again, it's like, this is over.
Yeah.
And I get that, and it's been addressed, I think, too much in the 25, but maybe it's fine to just start combat and not have a full surprise. But I do like how powerful surprise rounds are, because it gives the group initiative to do it. If it's just a slight advantage, then there's less engagement. So maybe we do the mid rules. That's kind of where I landed.
Sure. Yeah.
Nope,
But
like
this is all
We'll talk
housekeeping.
about that later. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're gonna call it for the evening. This was good.
Well, long rest.
Great.
We long
Let's
rest?
do it. We're
Does it
long
happen?
resting.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, it's been so long.
We're gonna have a nice little circle of bedrolls around a fire. Sleep under
Yeah.
the stars.
Press the button again.
I might even sleep. I might even sleep in. I might sleep 3 hours tonight. It's great.
So you guys can all level up to 9.
Yeah.
I spells!
This
So,
is gonna be sick.
have fun with that. We'll again, we'll do more housekeeping, and if you have questions, obviously shoot them to me. Maybe some balancing will come with my items abilities that I made last fight. But they'll be minor tweaks. Everything will pretty much be as it is, and yeah, I hope you guys had fun tonight.
Hell
I did.
yeah!
It was great.
This was. The blue balls are gone. We got
Yeah.
them. We got
Chuck
them.
those blue balls away.
We demolished the big red asshole.
It's white balls all the way now.
Defeated.
Oh god.
I teared up a little bit being Rysand. That's emotional. Got right into it.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I had to give him a good ending.
Yeah. I was, like, do vampires resist lightning? I don't care. The story is good, and we're rolling with it.
It's poetic.
Yeah, it was nice.
poetic. I've accepted who I am and what my purpose is, and
Yeah, you're a
You've
lightning dragon.
Yeah.
You put him down with that.
he accepted what had to happen. He understood. He wasn't going to be angry about it because I was totally going to do it in that clearing before he's like, I'm going to take you somewhere nice and I'm going to tell you some things. I was ready to just like grab him with the nails in the heart and electrocute him right there. I was going to do it right there. And then you were like, I'm going to tell you something. So that's why I was laughing while you were like being emotional, was because I was ready to just like fucking end it right there. Like, grab
this
him.
You got
Thanks
the
for
gun
the
behind your back. Oh.
It's like, yeah,
Go on.
I know what I gotta do. I knew what I was gonna do. You shared more information first. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I mean, that's the DM's job
Yeah.
to sense the cadence of the situation and just step in sometimes.
Mhm.
Nope, kill me. I got things to say. You'll want to hear them.
Yeah.
This time. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Fine. I hear you.
And I really appreciate moments like that. That helps you really get into the world. Like
I
when
connect.
we finish like something that epic and then it's immediately like going for the loot, I'm like, no, but there's things, consequences.
I didn't want that sword to get destroyed in the gyrating.
Ah, we'll get to the sword. It's a stuff.
Yeah. No, it's fair. I mean, I
Yeah,
just
that's
put all the
cool.
pieces in front of you. It's your decisions. What interests you?
And it was interesting to see how Evola reacted to all that too.
It's a lot. It's good.
Yeah,
I think
tough
everyone
girl.
did a really good job. I love getting into it. Story is intense,
Yeah.
and I'm glad you guys getting to know each other. Take a break, level up, rest, put all your shit back to full.
And tomorrow we fight.
I work
the
on my
gods again.
how does Maldrick sound again? He's like a hillbilly or something.
Yes,
Yeah,
he was a
he
hillbilly.
did have a little
Yeah.
bit of
He's a
cowboy in him.
hillbilly.
Yeah, he's like a cowboy. Like citizens, I've come to help you.
Yep, that sounds right. That sounds right.
Yeah, I'm Maldrix.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a sheriff.
Is he still a
Everyone-
level 3?
We'll level him up.
Okay.
We'll level him up too. We'll see. See how strong he has to be when he wakes up. I don't think about it. He's been through a bit.
Yeah, I don't know in what capacity he's ever gonna fight, but
Yeah, I mean, give him like the. I guess you've read the Legend of Dritz books, but
Mhm.
not everyone has, and some people aren't, so I can't use that reference. I don't know, like the hyperbolic time chamber because he touched Calix's soul, and he's just
Yeah.
like.
Unlocked his,
Then he got
his
knocked
potential
out.
like guru.
Yeah, like he unlocked it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z style. They're just like, yeah, this is your inner power. I see your spirit. So
Yeah,
maybe he got a lot
I could
stronger.
totally
I'll think
imagine
about
that happening like when he channeled Muhammad's power.
That's what I'm thinking. Like he, like became strong enough to fight Crixus at his best for a bit there.
Yeah,
So
he retains
maybe
some,
that's
at
still in
least.
there a bit.
Yeah. Oh man, we're gonna have to tell him we met Calix, and yeah, it's gonna be
Okay.
tough.
I do have to go to bed.
Wouldn't that just
Me
be rubbing
too.
it in his face?
Have a good
Cheating
night, everyone.
Maybe we should. Maybe we won't. Good night. Good
Alright.
game.
We're all there.
Good game, guys.
Yeah.
guys.
Bye.
Peace out, everyone. Love you all. Have a good evening.
You as well. Thanks for the session.
Likewise, man.